Serving pizza up, businesses such as Bucky's Pizza.
Oh, for Foodie Friday, Dominic Calisi, the owner of Bucky's Pizza, is here to share the story behind the popular brand. Welcome, Dominic. Thank you so much.
Big fan.
Mr. Calisi.
Big fan.
This smells almost as better than it looks. I mean, the smell is incredible, which means the ingredients are epic. So, what is Bucky's?
So we are a pizza pop-up. We started back in June. It's been a crazy 8 or 9 months at this point. Feels like we're on a rocket ship, sort of. We make sourdough pizza, so we do both round pizzas, and then this is our Detroit-style pizza.
Well, Dan is a huge fan. He was telling me all about your pizza truck.
Let me tell you, so the pizza truck pops up in different places, right? And you said you're relatively new, but the line was incredible, which just goes to show you what you've done.
Yeah.
So why did you decide to kind of do this pop-up thing rather than like a location?
So for us, I think the end goal is a brick and mortar. We're actually in the process of figuring that out now. The pop-up was an easier entry into the market to build a proof of concept, to make sure people like the product.
I love it.
Yeah, we've gotten great feedback, so now.
So I know on Instagram you say it's real good pizza. Part of it being real good is the sourdough. I feel like this is a new trend, and you spent a lot of time perfecting it.
Yeah.
Sourdough is not that common, especially in this sort of Detroit-style pizza.
No,
right?
Sourdough is newer to pizza. There hasn't been a lot out there on it. I've had to do a lot of the research on my own and figure it out. I've gone back to sourdough baking bread books, and I've read through to understand process and how to properly ferment dough and
make your own starter and all that.
It's wild. So the dough here actually takes 2 days to make at a minimum.
Just try it.
So we run a 48-hour cold fermentation on it. And I think it instills a lot of flavor that a lot of other people aren't really willing to do the work.
I'm enjoying that your circles are so popular, but you say that this square type is dominating right now.
Yeah, so this is the fan favorite. We're selling out in minutes. We have a pop-up tonight. It's already sold out. We have another one tomorrow.
So people pre-order?
Yeah, so it depends on the event that we do. Some are pre-orders. You have to follow us on Instagram to kind of figure out what's going on there. But when we go to breweries, it's usually first come, first serve.
Yeah.
But we'll sell out there within a 30-minute period, and it takes 3 hours to cook all the pizzas.
It's amazing.
So
can you tell us the name Bucky's, where it came from?
Yeah, so Bucky is actually my wife's grandfather.
Ah, nice.
He ran and operated a large fish wholesaling business in New York City. The business was in existence from 1914 to 1995. And when you start thinking about legacy and all of those things, we just thought the name made so much sense, and as we want to create something to leave behind, so that's where it came from.
That's so sweet. All right, I just want to know about what you have here. The pepperoni cups look divine. They're so popular.
Sorry, I'm just gonna
of course. Dan just bit into the cheese, and he said that was incredible. Oh. Right? Is that like a typical margarita cheese?
Plain pie.
Is this cacio e pepe? Because I can see the pepper.
Okay.
So that has a mascarpone base.
Oh my God,
we use some mozzarella around the sides, and then there's pecorino romano and grana padano.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
What, are you okay? You gonna be okay?
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. And then this one seems to be the fan favorite.
And I like that you are not cheap with the pepperoni.
Yeah, no, not at all. I think it makes the biggest difference.
Oh, totally. Fantastic.
What are you adding?
So this is fresh whipped ricotta cheese.
Oh my gosh.
And then we just kind of pipe that on there like that on each slice.
Let Callie do it. She's really good with the piping bag.
Yeah, well, you could do the other one there.
Oh, Dan always gives it to me on a Friday.
Try Callie out.
Go for that one.
All right,
it's best to squeeze from the top.
The top, yes.
And then we hit it with a little bit of cheese.
And a little bit more cheese. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is incredible. And how do you come up with all your flavors? What made you want to do a cacio e pepe?
I don't know. I just kind of we were heading into winter, and I wanted something that was warm.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's better than a bowl of cacio e pepe pasta?
So good.
And I decided to put it on a pizza, and other people have done it, so I just kind of drew inspiration from wherever I could.
This in your mouth?
We came up with it. And this is the money right there.
And hot
honey. You're doing hot honey?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
gosh,
good.
that's amazing.
So good. What is your favorite thing to make?
I love making the dough.
The
you
dough.
have to be really in tune with it. It sounds crazy, but the temperature of the room makes a huge difference. If my room is 2 degrees cooler, it'll take, instead of 4 hours to ferment the dough, it could take 7 or 8.
And
so you really have to pay
fermenting the
attention
dough.
to everything.
Wow.
all the temperatures on the dough to make sure you're hitting all of your marks. So
I want to give the meatballs some love. Tell us
Oh,
real
yeah, yeah.
quick.
Can't forget those.
So that's my grandmother's recipe. When I was younger, my mom used to make her mother's recipe, and I actually had her switch. It wasn't a popular a great conversation to have with your mom, but over the years she perfected it. I watched my grandma. I wrote down step by step everything that she did to make those.
It smells so
and,
good.
Yeah, so my grandma's recipe.
Can you tell me, when you have one of these pop-ups, Dan said there's always a line, about how many pies are you going through in a night?
So when we do the squares, we do about 65 to 70 a night. I'm limited in oven space, so I can only do so much in a short amount of time. So, yeah, hopefully we can
Next
scale that.
pop-ups.
Yeah,
We got the
where's
one
it gonna
tonight,
be?
sold out already. So what's
Yep.
next?
We have one tomorrow as well in Verona, New Jersey.
Sold out or no?
No, so it's a market, so people can come in, first come, first serve. We'll be doing the round pies tomorrow, and then we have a couple of things next week as well.
And
So-
follow you on Instagram to know where
Yes.
you're going and what kind of pies you'll be serving?
Yep.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having
What
me.
You're
a
onto
treat
something,
on this
man.
I
Foodie
appreciate it.
Friday.
Good stuff. Whenever that brick and mortar opens, I want to cut that thing with the big
All right.
scissor. Sorry. I'm very excited.
Calm down.
The ribbon, yes.
All right, you can check out Bucky's Pizza at one of their upcoming pop-ups. Follow them on Instagram to know where.
Seriously, check it out.
Verona
okay?
tomorrow night.